So they pick up the Kaja.
Dado too, yeah.
Honestly, Kaja is... The changes, Kaja's first skill can lower enemies' damage, and that's very, very impactful when everyone wants to deal damage. So honestly, this is a very good pickup. We just have to see how's the execution.
Yeah, you know what they say, if you want to take the Matilda Express, you can't do that if you're suppressed, right? No amount of out at the purple buff. First turtle fight though. No, none of the Romans are level 4 yet, but you can see the damage from DianFengYaoGuai committing KVJ. The Infernal Pursuit takes first blood as the Retribution comes through. DianFengYaoGuai finds 2 kills and a turtle. Now as Soso arrives, steals the worldie, goes in Shadow Strike, finds the Terrify, commits the worldie, but Long, he's looking to fight back. The crit, Snipe committed! Cammy trades it back, but E1 finds the trade. Fortunate, but overall, PCO does have Divine Judgment. It's going to commit it onto Jasmine as Zed shows up, fractures him into pieces. DianFengYaoGuai with the 4th kill, but Nightmare Esports not done just yet. Spear of Alpha completely misses. Zed will be able to dash away.
2C for Lexi
getting a hit, right? Then because you always reach your jungle camp first, always moves faster, thanks to just the difference in mobility. And with KVJ in the front line, it's going to be hard. Jasmine finds the back line. KVJ will just try to block them all out. RWM comes through. Zed does go down to 2 easy for Lexi, but KVJ will respond with the Infernal Pursuit. It's a 1-for-1 trade. Turtle for Nightmare. Soso looking to get away, and both teams trade 1-for-1.
Soso was able to Soso can take the Divine Judgment, and now DianFengYaoGuai, they gotta take this turret. But now they gotta leave because the engage from Nightmare is just there.
And the target is gonna be Long. It will be circling Ego, committing Raging Sandstorm, flick it away. Long will dodge it as Soso joins the fight. RWM from E1, controlling the backline of Nightmare Esports. They just cannot get out. Killing spree for E1. A solo kill happened off screen as Zed takes out Too Easy for Lexi. DianFengYaoGuai.
Or they want to back off, but now looks like pressure by DianFengYaoGuai here in the mid.
Wow, RWM into the Bandit's Rage is so deadly. Zed knocked out by the circling Ego and still gets out, even taking Cammy's life with him. DianFengYaoGuai alive, but I feel like if you're a Nightmare, you need to look for avenues elsewhere. They find the control onto Zed, who's looking to get away, but gets dunked on by the Raging Sandstorm. A good pickup. E1 gets by getting the solo kill. He ended up getting traded. Now Oppa will be pulled back. They will kidnap this Khalid. Gets pulled out by the Matilda. So a good escape from Nightmare Esports. They will get control of top tier 1, at least. PCO has the flicker, but with him into Long. Long now has the flicker. A good Raging Sandstorm from Oppa to secure 2 kills for Nightmare. But KVJ is in the backline. Oppa will be traded back. KVJ has the flicker away. Dark Wave pulls Cammy back. Infernal Pursuit over the wall. Too easy for Lexi. Gets Zed. KVJ continues to fight, but runs out of resources as Cammy picks up that one.
Despite Too Easy for Lexi,
Lord is incredibly low. Too Easy for Lexi has a chance to go for the dice roll. They goes to RWM, trading both sides, but it's Zed that comes out on top. They take out the Alpha, and DianFengYaoGuai continues the dominance. Oppa goes down, 2 more kills and a Lord. The Divine Judgment just yet, but here Jasmine. They go. Jasmine getting caught out of position, and DianFengYaoGuai opportunistic.
0, 2, and 10. The only thing is he uses Flicker as well, so they can't force an engagement after this unless KVJ actually wants the front line, wants to force a fight here.
There is no way, but it feels like they're gonna try anyways. Too easy for Lexi finds the Spear of Alpha, but the damage is just too much. They even missed the Nibiru's Passion from Cammy, and now DianFengYaoGuai will just tap the crystal. Game number 1 going over to DFYG.
DianFengYaoGuai starts off amazingly strong. Just from this one battle, Husky. Let me remind you, the last time the Chinese region was here, they couldn't win a single match in the M5 wildcard.
Yeah.
It really is just about the execution, where Nightmare, this time with the Cho, they can start forcing a few more fights.
I'm not crazy, right? All 5 heroes.
You're not crazy.
Yeah. I remember that something I was up with Bruno, but I just can't put my finger on it.
As well as the EXP actually absorbs the mid lane. So does this mean that E1 wants that EXP?
Oh, KVJ is going to be 4. Retreat 5 goes too easy for Lexi. Will find the turtle. Avengers will not help KVJ. First blood for Nightmare.
I don't know whether it was intended or not, but Yi-1 wasn't level 4, which I feel like the EXP lane was open. Not even too easy for Lexi has the War Axe.
And you see the difference between the Suyo and the Nolan, right? The burst from Suyo just not as much early on. They find the Terrify, KVJ to the back, Retribution War. Again, not even close. Too easy for Lexi, finds the objective. Zed gets out, but Selkate goes down again.
Good idea coming in.
EJ, not getting much. Jasmine goes in, looks for the knockup. Jikundo gets it. KelVJ re-engages. PC Law and Order. The verdict being Jasmine's demise. KelVJ pulls vengeance, but the damage from Cammy gives him a double kill.
Yeah, and this is where we see the priority lies with Cammy. Cammy was all alone in the bottom lane, Husky. He could have stayed there. He could have. Right? When Bruno was fighting against Opera, I saw that at the side. Oh, hold on. PCU taking a lot of damage.
It's a good Law and Order to stop the kick. Jasmine out of position. This KelVJ takes him out. Opera from the corner. Yeah, Long is almost walked out to it. Opera will just go on to him. Long will fight back.
Near the fight.
I would argue stopping the show is so much important. Too easy for Lexi gets the third turtle again. And KelVJ, he's so deep in the Revitalize, not in range to save him. So Cammy on the killing spree.
All the while,
constantly threaten this backstun that's so important to your team fight. They're gonna jump onto So. Jasmine from the back. PC will eat all of it up. KelVJ finds the mid laner, but unfortunately, no kills just yet. Long onto Jasmine, who will use the shot fall away. KelVJ finds the kill onto So. Long now threatened, but PC will just use his body to block it up. Jasmine tries to go for the kick onto Yi1, but Long is saved, and this time, KelVJ is able to stall out the fight.
Dude, it was good by Yi1 as well. As long, did you see how they managed all this dive coming in from Nightmare?
Yeah.
Jasmine tried to kick them.
That's exactly what you need to do, right? Peel for the backline, stop the dive. The difference is there. Flicker into Raging Sandstorm. Long is now the target. Tries to heal up with the Heart's Claw. It's still a 1-for-1 trade. And they take this Lord though. Too easy for Lexi. He has Cammy with him, but he's so low and attempted steal. Not done. Zed will not win that Nightmare with Lord.
Cammy this time is having a much better game. It's amazing. But able to feel for his backline as well. This is a different Nightmare Esports from game number 1.
Yeah, when you don't have to constantly be the first one to go in, it always feels good. Jasmine wants to look for the kick, couldn't find it, but it's good enough for the team to get the Lord. And now Nightmare Esports have an angle to go in. E1, he is so split up. Flickers away to get the safety. The freeze from So takes out E1. And DianFengYaoGuai on the run. KelVJ with the vengeance to the back. Can't even get Jasmine. That's unstoppable for Too Easy for Lexi. 3 kills for Nightmare.
Yeah, right now, DianFengYaoGuai, it's hard to say this, but they already got to think about game number 3 because Nightmare Esports is almost 10,000 gold ahead. And against a Beatrix, one of the best scalers in the game, this is not what you want to see. And now it looks like they want to go in mid.
Maybe one last chance for DianFengYaoGuai, but can they hold on for 5 seconds? So Pisu will use the Glorious Power to slow down the minion wave and keep himself alive. But Cammy almost finding it. Jasmine just flickers for it. Get rid of the front line, finds the kick on the E1. Jasmine sets it up. And Long will have to back off. 2 inhibitors down, but bottom one will fall thanks to the Lord. And Nightmare Esports showing their true form awaken after game number 1. DianFengYaoGuai will put up a final defense, but it is futile as Laos will continue this run in the first BO3. We find the equalizer.
The moment the kick connects on the Vexada Husky, that's game over. Your wave clearer is done. It's out of the picture. They can end the game, and that's what they did. This time, with the Cho, they have Gacha Roam actually makes me feel a little bit comfortable with the Hayabusa. So it looks like when it comes to the mid lane, it's all about control. Damage, they have damage, but it's not the biggest amount of burst damage. They just have a lot of control here, Husky.
Yeah, you want to talk about Snowball.
Okay time going up against this Hilda, but now the Hilda is starting to rotate.
And that's a very early commitment. Now we flicker out for E1. Here comes the stun. Purify out for So. It's going to chop him in half. Clap KelVJ with the cleave. First blood for DianFengYaoGuai.
Yeah, this is why I worry just a little bit with the draft coming in from Nightmare because they're mid-duel. Looking at the rotation, it looks like they want to do that.
Yeah, PC will spot this out. So he's going to take the brunt damage. Flickers brings Too Easy for Lexi to Long. Fall out into stun up. Too Easy for Lexi. 200 IQ play right there from PCU. And they might just go for more. And then stun on the Cammy. Then Angela always going to run out. Cammy forced to hop out of the wall. And now Jasmine is alone. Here comes KelVJ to slice them in half. And Cammy is down. Jasmine misses the AOG. DianFengYaoGuai.
Too Easy for Lexi, able to keep up. And then hopefully get some kills.
I mean, KelVJ, he's just cleaving this Angela in half. Jasmine uses Revitalize. AOG, he escapes. So this fight is already done. They find a kick on the Hayabusa. Even a ninja with shadows cannot escape that long. Try to man-fight Cammy, almost wins that. But then when we see an Angela mid, you give a playmaker Angela, you're relying so much on their silence. But look at KelVJ. He's jumping in. Jasmine gets kicked away by P-Steel. KelVJ Revitalize will expire, now being tied out. Too easy for Lexi, will find a shutdown. DianFengYaoGuai overextended, but the freeze from E1 saves P-Steel. So Nightmare finds a trade. Nightmare, they punish KelVJ once because he overextended without Revitalize, but Lexi, where you gonna go? Ogi Shadow Kill, but where's the escape route? There's none. They bring Soso in, so Soso also goes down. Killing spree for Zed.
And right now, DianFengYaoGuai, they had 2K, now they have 3K in that trade.
How do you run? Because Cammy doesn't want to be a part of that. He recall and offer, you are on your own. Taste the X of KelVJ, the king.
Lexi finds a good catch onto anyone. Hey, all of a sudden, the Hilda is going to be there. Oh, it's a good thing he didn't get caught.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good thing for now. When is he getting help? I guess never, not even with the hard guard. You know, that's a Chinese thing.
The core weakness of a CC is that the wave clear. You don't clear the wave very fast, and now Cammy gets caught.
Let's Purify out. Is he dashing forward to fight that? Are you insane? So Cammy is now gone. They take the top tier 2 Revitalize from KelVJ, keeps everyone alive. Oppa also falls. And DianFengYaoGuai knocking on the doors of Nightmare at 8.5 minutes in.
Yeah, and now...
But has to find that timing. If they can break even one inhibitor with this first Lord, it's already a big advantage. And they're on route to do that. Too easy for Lexi, just got VOD, but there's no way in. Look at the second one. Oh my god, Jasmine, he is so low. Long is doing what? P-Steel finds the kick onto Lexi of all people. I think DianFengYaoGuai might have just done it. Jasmine goes in for the AOG, but the Revitalize. KelVJ doesn't even go down. You will not take Xiao K down. DianFengYaoGuai rises to the occasion. Game 1 of this first wildcard best of 3 goes over to the Chinese region.
With 11,000 gold lead here, Husky. Imagine that. Game number 2.
Wow.
They did it. They are here to show up. They are saying that they are one of the teams that can secure